Movie heroes typically steal the spotlight, but the movie villains steal the show. From the likes of the silent assassins, from the hungry power tyrants, and the monster movie villains, cinema has had some of the biggest villains of all time and that tell stories in their own ways. In today's video, I'm counting down the top 5 greatest movie villains of all time, and some of these on this list might surprise you. In at number 5, Scar from The Lion King. Starting off our listing then with Scar, I think he's super cowardly. He's horrible as a villain because he'll do anything to manipulate his way to power. And he did that with Simba. And his legacy of that kind of villain is sort of like a perfect template of how to do a villain like this. He's cowardly. He would rather hang you off the cliff in such a cowardly act because he doesn't want to get his paws dirty. He literally does everything that he possibly can to manipulate and use his ego to get to the very top. This guy is literally horrible and it makes you want to jump through the screen and grab him yourself. But at the end of the day, you can't do that, and that's why he's so hateably and so good at the same time at being a great movie villain. And be prepared, the song that he sings in The Lion King is so eerily great that it fits his character so well because it's him manipulating and planning his way to get to the top. And I think this sort of voice is iconic. I think everything about the character is so iconic. And how can I not have a top 5 biggest movie villains of all time without mentioning Scar's name? Because he isn't physically intimidating, but he's mentally intimidating because of what he'll do to get to the very top. His ego, his manipulation, and everything about him just screams biggest movie villain of all time. Before we jump back into this video, guys, please do us a massive favour and smash that subscribe button because you do not want to miss a thing this week, next week, and the week after, because we've got tons and tons of content planned for you guys. In at number 4, Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter. I think Lord Voldemort deserves to be in any movie villain category because they literally have a problem in saying his name in the film because they fear him. They literally don't fear what he looks like. They don't fear the loudmouthness of him because he doesn't have that. It's almost like his presence and his aura are what carries his name. The fear behind how many people he's killed. The fear behind his actions rather than his words. This guy literally embodies what it is to be a movie villain. And I can't have a top 5 biggest movie villains without even mentioning Lord Voldemort because he literally has 7 films or 8 films about his existence. Every single one of those films mentions Lord Voldemort in some way, shape or form. This guy is a serious villain and one of the greatest of all time. In at number 3, the Joker from several different Batman movies.
I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. It's gone.
Most notably, people know the Joker from The Dark Knight and also Batman from 1989, but obviously Joker Joaquin Phoenix is also an incredible film too. The Joker is synonymous with Batman. He's the biggest superhero movie villain I think of all time because he literally embodies what it's like to be a villain. He's a madman. He literally is crazy as can be. He's hunting not only power, he wants to kill Batman. He wants to take over Arkham. He has these envisions of doing some terrible things to Arkham, and he doesn't care how many people he's got to go through to get that. He's not like Scar. He's not like that. He will embody what it's like. He doesn't hide behind anybody. He is the madness. He is the guy which is sort of a manipulator but a leader at the same time. He is a horrible movie villain to come across, and out of all of them that you'd like to meet, this is one that you wouldn't like to meet because he's so crazy that you wouldn't know what he would do next. And that's what's scary about him, because at the end of the day, he could do one thing but you're not sure what he's going to do next, and that's the scariest thing about him, not the fact of his physical look or his aura around him like Voldemort's got. It's more of what he's going to do next and who's he going to piss off and how will he try to take over Arkham. These sorts of things make him a serious movie villain, and literally his legacy of the Joker will live on in future films too. So literally, the Joker will never die. In at 2, Thanos from the MCU.
I am inevitable.
Thanos didn't just try to destroy Earth, or just this world. He tried to destroy many worlds by snapping his finger and wiping out half the population. It was one of those things where he was a power tyrant, just wanting that feeling of being the guy that wiped out half the universe, and literally in Endgames turns around and says he wished he wiped out everybody because of them trying to come back and trying to defeat them. Thanos is the embodiment of what a villain should be. He's terrifying. He's powerful. Every stone that he collected, he was willing to sacrifice his own kids just so that he could get these stones to destroy any people that came in his path. And it took all the Avengers and all these superheroes to try to defeat Thanos. And yes, they managed to defeat him, but the impact and legacy that Thanos created within the cinematic universe and within pop culture is untouchable. Of being somebody that is willing to wipe out half the universe just for the simple pleasure of that's his destiny, apparently. That's what makes Thanos one of the greatest villains of all time, but not the greatest. In at 1, Darth Vader from Star Wars.
Perhaps you're not as strong as the Emperor thought.
Whether it's from the evil breathing, the way that he walks, the way that the music follows him around everywhere that he goes, and the way that every movie villain tries to copy and emulate what this legend does. I think that shows what sort of level we're talking about when talking about movie villains. We've just mentioned 4 great other contenders, but nothing's got what Darth Vader's got. The backstory of literally his arc from not only being a Jedi, being one of the greatest Jedis going, to then turning to the dark side by being manipulated by Palpatine, and then this creates him into the monster that he becomes. Literally melted near a lava pit, then becomes and gets transformed by Palpatine into a monster, which literally embodies fear. Every time you see that helmet, you're thinking, oh my god, he embodies what a villain should look like. He's the perfect archetype of a villain, and they're still trying in pop culture to create villains just on his level, but they can't. And as a movie villain goal, there is nobody better than Darth Vader. Do let us know down in the comments down below, what are the greatest movie villains of all time? Is there something that I've missed, or is there some character that I should have mentioned within this movie villain ranking? But do let us know yours down in the comments down below, any that we've missed or any that you think that we didn't talk about enough. Also, if you haven't done so already, check out some of our other top 5s. Here is the full playlist where you can sit through and check out some of our other top 5s just like this one. And also, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you fine folks in the next one. Laters.